Hello my dear students, this is Reema. So today in this session, I will be starting a new lesson of class 9 maths, that is triangles. Lesson number 7 of your NCERT textbook. In this chapter, we will be discussing everything about the triangles and the properties of triangles. Some of the properties we have studied in the previous chapter, lines and angles. So the rest of the properties we will be studying in this chapter. So firstly, what is a triangle? Triangle is a closed figure formed by three intersecting lines. That is, for example, this is a triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is formed by three intersecting lines, that is AB, BC and AC. That is AB, BC, AC. And what are the angles formed here? Angle A, angle B, angle C. Angle A, angle B, angle C. And what are the vertices formed here? Vertices means what? Point A, B and C. A, B, C. So this is a triangle. The next topic is congruence. When two figures are exactly of the same size and shape, then they are congruent figure. Exactly same size and shape. That is, when two figures are exactly of the same size and shape and they are equal in all respect. That is, equal in all respect. They are congruent figures. For example, two bangles of the same size and shape. They are congruent figures. That is, when we place that bangle on the top of other bangle, it overlaps the other bangle. Two circles of the same radius, they overlap each other and they are congruent figures. Before discussing congruent triangles, we will study why do we need to study about the congruence. So whenever there is a need of producing identical objects of same shape and size, then we use the concept of congruence. That is to make the cast of the object. Okay, so now here we will study what are congruent triangles. Congruent triangles also is two triangles of the same size and shape. That is, the sides of the triangle and the one triangle and the other triangle will be equal. That is, corresponding sides will be equal and corresponding angles of one triangle will be equal to the other triangle. For example, triangle A, B, C. Triangle P, Q, R. For example, this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5 centimeter. Okay. Similarly, this is also 3, 4 and 5 centimeter. So now, and also the angles are, corresponding angles are equal. That is, the angle between 3 and 4 is A and P. So A and P will be equal. B and Q will be equal. And C and R will be equal. Then these two triangles are congruent. So how we'll write this angle? Triangle ABC is congruent. This is congruence sign, okay, to triangle PQR. Okay, so in order we'll write ABC, that is AB and BC, ABC. Say then similarly we have to write PQ and R, that is PQR. So we cannot write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. We cannot PRQ. We cannot write that. Okay, so that is triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PRQ. This we cannot write. because it's not correct. That is, in the same order we have to denote the congruent triangles. Okay. The next topic is CPCT. So what is CPCT? CPCT is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So we know that two congruent triangles corresponding parts of the one triangle are equal to the corresponding part of other triangle. Okay, so therefore that is here. We know AB is equal to PQ. Why? CPCT. AC is equal to PR. Why? Because ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Then therefore AC and PR are CPCT. Similarly, angle C and angle R are equal. Why? CPCT. Okay. Next we'll study what are the criteria for the congruence of triangles. Okay. That is, what is congruent triangle? Two triangles which are exactly overlapping on each other. Okay, that is same sides, same angles, and all are congruent triangles. So what are the criteria? There are three criteria for congruence of triangles. So the first one is the SAS congruence rule. So what is SAS? SAS is nothing but side, angle and side. If in two triangles, the two sides and the included angle of the one triangle are equal to the two corresponding sides and the included angle of the other triangle. That is, in two triangles, if the two sides and the included angle is equal to the corresponding two sides and included angle of the other triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Okay, so what are included angles? The angle between these two sides will be the included angle. Okay, so this is the SAS congruence rule, that is side, angle, side. So the next criteria is ASA congruence rule. So what is ASA? Angle, side, angle. That is, if two angles and the included side, okay, included side, two angles and the included side of one triangle are correspondingly equal to the two angles and the included side of the other triangle, then two triangles are congruent. Okay, so here the side is included. In the SAS congruence rule, angle was included. So here the side was included. Here the side is included. So the third criteria is AAS congruence rule. That is, if any two angles and one side of a triangle, if any two angles and one side of a triangle is correspondingly equal to the two angles and one side of other triangle, okay, then the two triangles are congruent. Okay, now let's see some textbook example questions, okay, related to the applications of the congruence. Okay, triangle congruence. Line segment AB is parallel to another line segment CD. AB is parallel to line segment CD. O is the midpoint of AD. Okay, so here AO will be equal to OD because O is the midpoint of AD. Show that triangle AOB is congruent to triangle DOC. O is also, and also prove that O is the midpoint of BC. Okay, so here AB is parallel to CD. Okay, so in two lines are parallel, and you know AD will be a transverse. So you know this angle, that is CDO and OAB are alternate interior angles. So these two will be equal. And also you can say these are two lines. So vertically opposite angles will be equal. Okay. And it is given O is the midpoint of AD. So OA is equal to OD. So two angles and one side. So according to what AAS congruence rule, okay, then AOB will be congruent to triangle DOC. It is proved. And now we have to prove O is a midpoint of BC. O is a midpoint of BC. So according to CPCT, OC will be equal to OB. So O is the midpoint of BC. Now the second question, that is AB is a line segment. AB is a line segment and line L is a perpendicular bisector. So perpendicular bisector means this will be 90 and bisector. That is L is a perpendicular bisector means this and this side will be equal. If a point P lies on L, show that P is equidistant from AB. We have to prove AP is equal to PB. Okay, so now here it is given what, so we have to, let's take triangle APC and triangle BPC. Okay, so here PC is a common side. Okay, so this will be equal. And now we know AC is equal to BC. This is also equal. And one angle will be equal, that is 90 degree, because it's a perpendicular bisector. So according to SAS, that is side angle side rule, then what? These two triangles are congruent. So AP will be equal to PB because of CPCT. So now our third question, that is in figure 7.8, OA. Okay, OA is equal to OB and OD is equal to OC. Show that a triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC, and also prove AD is parallel to BC. So here these two sides equal, these two sides equal, and also you know these two angles are equal because of vertically opposite angles are equal. So definitely triangle AOD is congruent to BOC according to the SAS rule, congruent rule. Okay, now we have to prove AD is parallel to BC. Now you know these two angles will be equal. Why? According to the CPCT, because these two are congruent triangles. So therefore alternate interior angles are equal, therefore AD is parallel to BC.